Hi guys, Doctor Who Snippets here, and look, my 11 Doctors set came. Now this is a strange set, because as I said in my update video, I'm sure it wasn't meant to be, it was still on pre-order for the 20th of August, or around that date, I'm not quite sure when. But yeah, they sent it out quite early, which is interesting. They must have got it in stock before they were expecting, obviously, so yeah. Now, I love this set, it's just a miniature version of the older 11 Doctors set. So, yes, I shall show you around the packaging. So up here it's just the standard character building thing. There. It's a TARDIS themed packaging again with BBC and 5+. Includes all 11 incarnations of the Doctor, just like the main set. Then down here it says display bases included. I love the way they've shown the 11th Doctor so they don't give away any of the secrets that are inside. 11 Doctors micro figure set, that's the name of it, and the character logo. On the side, nothing really good, just usual. And as you can see, I have already opened it. In fact, I filmed pretty much the rest of the review by the time I'm doing this, so I actually have. I've even filmed part 2. I'm just going back to doing the start. Anyway, and then on the back it's exactly the same, just with character building figures. And down here we've got product information, and the item is Doctor Who character building, the 11 Doctors micro figure set. And yes, up here again it says 5+, and there it says the character building logo. On the side, it's exactly the same as the other side, really nothing special. Top, bottom. So, now I'm going to open it for you. So, yes, here we go. And this time there is no like protective cover for the front like there was on the main set. There was like a little piece of paper. I got that at least, I don't know if you did. And yes, all 11 Doctors with their sonic screwdrivers. And the information and pictures on the side is exactly the same as before, just a lot smaller. With the Doctor Who logo down here. Okay, so now I'm going to get it open and review the first 5 Doctors for you. So, I will see you in a second. Okay, so carrying on, I'm, in this part, going to review the 1st to the 5th Doctor, and then in the second I'll do the 6th to the 10th. I'm not going to review the 11th, as I've already reviewed him. And I think most of you know what the 11th Doctor figure looks like by now. So I'm just going to do the other 10. So unlike in the ordinary 11th Doctor set, this figure does not come with any accessories. He doesn't come with the walking stick. So now I'm going to show you his detail, because he just has the standard articulation of a 360 head, 360 at the shoulders. You know he doesn't let you take the head off. 360 hands, and the legs move, but they don't do a 360 at the waist, or they don't go all the way because of his coat. So now onto the detail. I think, to be honest, it doesn't really look too much like William Hartnell, but they've done it so well, you sort of don't notice that, and I still really like it. I think it is definitely not a problem that it's not perfect, because, sorry about this, I'm just trying to focus. Yes, there we go, sorry. Always happens with these figures, they're so small. Yeah, I don't think it's a problem, because none of them, to be honest, really look too accurate, but the 4th Doctor does. You'll see that when we get there. So basically, they're all in the same costume. I'm just saying this because this is the first, as they were in the 11 Doctors set, except for the 7th Doctor and the 10th Doctor. You'll see that later. So yes, we've got very nicely done waistcoat, black jacket, and I'm never really sure what that is, but yeah, we'll have to see. So that is a very quick review of the First Doctor. His hair, as you can see there, is very nicely done, and and we got his nice little ears. So that's the First Doctor. The Second Doctor. This figure comes with, unlike the 11 Doctor set where he came with a recorder, I'm pretty sure this is his sonic screwdriver. Can't really tell, but I'm almost certain it is his sonic screwdriver. So he still comes with accessories. Onto the face, it does look like Patrick Troughton, but not completely. It's the same with the First Doctor, and I really like this. You can recognise it, but so yeah, it's just like a cartoon, to be honest. And yes, he almost looks a bit Japanesey or Chinesey. Sorry, Chinesey. Yeah, well, yes, not being offensive there. It's just true. And yes, he's got very well done hair. Really looks like Patrick Troughton, and the face, as I've said already, is quite good. So his head does a 360. And I think on this figure the arms will actually, yeah, they do 360 at the shoulder. And the hands do a 360 swivel. Legs, same as the First Doctor, don't do any of the real standard things because they are blocked by his coat. Detail, we have got 4 white buttons, a blue bow tie, and a red handkerchief. So now onto his sonic screwdriver. If I can get it out. Some figures it fits in their hands so well, others too well, and others it really just doesn't fit in. Ah, there we go. It's almost impossible to do that one-handed. Sorry. Yeah, and here it's just that stick with 2 ends. Nothing special on that one at all. If we put that back in, his one fits in really well. So that is the Second Doctor. The Third Doctor. This is a really interesting figure. To be honest, I'm not sure if it does really look like John Pertwee. It really does when you look at it from the side, but the face, not sure. The hair is very well done and looks nice. And then we have this standard sonic screwdriver which comes with the 3rd to the 8th Doctors, and unlike in the 11 Doctors set, they're all exactly the same. So, nothing there really, but they only fit into the hand at the very bottom, like that, which, I don't know if I like that. So, detail, he's got a green waistcoat, velvet jacket even, and the brown cloaky thing that also limits the articulation of the legs. Shoulders, I think, no, they don't quite do a 360. Ooh, see, I knocked the camera while trying to do it, but I know the wrists do a 360 and the head does a 360. So, yes, Third Doctor, nice blue eyes. That too is a very nice figure. Now, the Fourth Doctor. This is by far the best figure in the set. He just, as I said before, with the Third Doctor, he has the same sonic screwdriver, so nothing to see there. And then we have an awesomely detailed body and a scarf, which is removable if you take the head off, but I'm not really gonna. No real point. So, to show you articulation, the head doesn't do a 360 without it like coming off a bit. It doesn't do a proper 360 because of the scarf. The arms don't do a 360 because of the hair, but they do a 360 at the wrist. And yet again, the legs are blocked by the coat. Don't worry, that isn't on every single figure, but it is on the majority of the older Doctors. As you probably noticed, the focus isn't great on this figure. That's because it's so detailed, my camera is having a hard time to focus on it. This one you gotta live with. His hair shows up black, I think, on there, but it is brown, brownish black, and it is very nicely detailed. And we've got the waistcoat, which is very well done, and the scarf, which is also very well done. If I hold it there, the focus gets much better. Likeness to Tom Baker, when I got it out of the box, I thought it was definitely like him. Now, not so sure, but still, I really like it. And probably my favourite figure from the set. Final figure for this part of the review, the 5th Doctor, my favourite Doctor, comes with the standard Sonic, which I forgot to mention does actually have the niche out at the bottom, so you can see there it slopes, which is very good. It's not just one stick of plastic. So, this Doctor, it's got the celery, which is basically a clover with a line coming out of it. I really like they've included that. It hasn't got much detail, not even the trousers is coloured, which is a shame, and the jumper even just has a couple of stripes and a shirt at the top. For this figure, unfortunately, the detail is very disappointing. The hair is done well and the face is done quite well. It doesn't do a 360 at the head, really, again, without taking it off, but I assume that's with most figures. The arms, I think, do a 360 at the shoulder. Yes, they do, it just scrapes a bit. And the wrists do a 360, and yes, again, all the legs do is come out because of the coat. So that is it for this part of the review, and the next part of the review I shall be reviewing Colin Baker to David Tennant, so Doctor number 6 to number 10. Okay guys, I will see you then.